Hi everyone! I literally ran trying to catch some natural light and record this little haul for you. So first I'm going to show you what I bought from the official Sleek Makeup website. They've recently cut the prices on the shipping. I think my shipping was about $6, which is twice cheaper than it used to be, so it makes it kind of like more reasonable to buy from Sleek. And also they were running the 20% sale on everything they have, everything that they could ship to United States, because not all the products are FDA approved yet. But anyway, let me show you what I got, and maybe at the end of the video I'll ramble a little bit about it, what's going on, and you know, what are my thoughts on the Sleek Makeup in general. So let me start from the first item that I got. I was very curious to get that, and I want to give credit to the blogger Crystalis007, because she was the one who let everyone know that there is a 20% off sale. So I really want to thank her for letting us know, and me in particular. So first thing that I got is this cream to powder tester kit. This kit costs around $3 to $4 if I remember correctly, and this is how it looks like. I got the formulation light. I think they have one lighter than this and several darker. And as you can see, I haven't even swatched these yet. During the transportation and shipping, they kind of got, I guess, overheated, so there is some liquid on top of the thing. I hope they didn't get spoiled by any means. So let me swatch a few for you. So my hands are right now the same color as my face, because I actually applied some bronzer, but usually my face is a little lighter than my hands. So I'm gonna do quick swatches for you of all 5 shades. I'll really have to work with this and see if they sink into wrinkles or if they look cakey, but so far it's a very nice creamy slash silky texture. It doesn't seem to be too greasy by any means. So here we go. These are the swatches for you, and this is the 5th one. As you can see, some of them are darker than my skin, some of them are sort of the same color, but I suspect that I will have to kind of be careful with using them. They might be better for somebody with a slightly darker skin tone than mine at the moment. The next purchase that I got, and this is completely not my skin color, and this is Corrector and Concealer Palette, and I really love how they package everything. Well, I already tried to swatch it real fast, and the thing is that it's completely wrong color for me. I guess it's my mistake, but here are the colors for you. So they would be good for and let me swatch them so you can see the difference. For a really white kind of red hat type of girl, you know, has really thin, very delicate white alabaster skin. So there is corrector and concealer and a setting powder. So you can easily see how white, I mean, they literally look white on my skin tone, so I cannot really use this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna basically just disinfect them and offer one of you who is watching this video to have this for free. So this is first come first served basis. If you really have a very fair skin, very light, and you think you would really use, at least you would like to use this, I will just ship it for you for free. You need to write me a personal message, say like, you know, hi Maria, my name is so and so, I would like to have the contour kit because I have very light skin. I would really love if you shipped it to me. Here's my address. And the first line of the description to this video will be the update. If it's so, please let me know if you would benefit from using this concealer and corrector kit, because I heard a lot of great things about it, but I cannot use it. It's way too light for me. So I'm gonna disinfect it once again, maybe tap it with a little napkin and wait for somebody to write to me, alright? The next thing that I got is the pow polish, and everything was wrapped in plastic, so it was all secure, nothing leaked, and I already unpackaged it, that's why it doesn't have any plastic around it. And I got it in the shade Scandal. I really wanted, and actually it's on my lips right now, I applied it just with my fingers, though it's kind of a dangerous thing to do with such a bright red color, but I was expecting that the color would be really jelly-like, you know, very transparent, and it would be just a flash of light red with high gloss finish. This is not actually what I got. I thought that this kind of moisturizing balm, a tinted balm, would be way more transparent, but you can see that it is very pigmented. Let me do a swatch for you. So I barely touch it, and that's how much I get. This is like neon red. It's really pigmented. I cannot say anything about the lighter or nuder colors that they have, but the Scandal, it's like a red lipstick, and to add more to that is a blue toned red lipstick, something that I actually didn't really plan to get. I hoped it would be a light, warm red color, kind of like Revlon lip butter in Candy Apple or something like that, but it's not the case. So I'm just, you know, letting you know, maybe this is what you really wanted to actually have. I will definitely use it. It's just not the product that I hoped it would be. It's kind of misleading to call it just a tinted balm, because this is definitely a very well pigmented, creamy, but not too glossy. It's almost like a satin finish lipstick. So that's what it is for me personally. Okay, the next product is another lip color, and this is a pow paint. These are becoming very popular. Several brands are producing them, and the color is 162 Milkshake. Well, let me tell you, this is no less bright than the pow polish I showed you. So I just applied just a little bit. It is crazy pigmented. Look at this. It's neon pink, I would say. Again, not the color that I think I can really use. I heard that some people mix them with other lipsticks to add a punch to them or a certain tint. I just think it's, I don't know, I think it will, people with darker skin color will benefit from this more than I am. So this is again a product that I'm offering to send someone for free. I just swatched it. I didn't really do anything else with it. So if you think you would like to try it, if you think that your skin will benefit from this bright pink color, or you really know what you're gonna mix it with, I'll mail it to you. So again, send me a personal message, say hi, tell me your name and tell me your address, and I will update the description of this video if this product is still available to ship. So this is gonna be waiting for somebody to claim, and the one that I'm gonna keep for myself, because the color is just not as pigmented and bright. I mean, it's pigmented, but it's at least not that crazy bright. This is the color Minx 161. It's also a pow paint. Let me do a swatch for you. So this is something that girls with lighter skin color can confidently use. This is it. It's a very nice kind of earthy peach. Very nice color, I think. So I'm definitely gonna keep that because I think I can use it in many ways. And you're gonna see this and think, what? You cannot use that with your skin color. Well, maybe I can't, but I was obsessed with this product. I mentioned it many times and I finally caved in and got it, so we'll see. I will do a fair attempt. This is Blush by 3. My Blush by 3 is in the shade Lace, and the colors, I know it's crazy, but I really wanted to try them, and everybody says, oh, sleek blushes are so pigmented, they're so fabulous, they're so cool, they're so whatever. So I got the Lace. Probably the only other one that I could possibly pull off was sugar, I think. Everything else is even crazier than this. So let me do swatches for you. So the first one is very nice pumpkin orange type of color, and it's true they are very pigmented, so I will have to be extra careful in applying these. This is the second color, and the third one. They're kind of chalky, I would say. I wouldn't say that these are the creamiest, the most silky blushes. These sort of remind me of a little bit chalky pigments, the crazy pigments. I suspect you could use them quite well for maybe even eye makeups, though I don't know. I need to blend them to see if they're really... No, they're probably they blend too much into nothingness to be used as eyeshadows, but as blushes they're still crazy pigmented. So here you go. Well, I'll be as bold as to try to apply them right now. I hope I'm not gonna give a look. I just hope I'm not gonna overdo it. Okay. I'm scared. Okay, here we go. And it is... I'm losing the sun. I'm losing the light. Probably won't be able to see anything. Well, they are pigmented. Good Lord. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I'll fix that later. Anyway, blushes by 3 in the color Lace. I'm crazy, I know. And just one blush. I really wanted a cool tone pink, so I decided why not to get Sleek, because everybody is raving about it. This is Pixie Pink. And I really love the packaging of their blushes. If I can open it. Okay, here we go. So this is... So this is the color. It's a very, very cool tone pink. And what I like about it is that it gives me the very right shade of the watercolor kind of smoke, the pink smoke that I need. Again, very pigmented, so I will use it with a very light hand or stipple brush. But I love the color. Again, Pixie Pink for you, 936. And the two last products, I got this liquid eyeliner in the gold color, and here is how it looks like. I wouldn't say that the wand is especially thin, but it could be worse. And it's a yellow gold color. It's definitely not a cool gold, it's definitely a warm yellow gold. Very, very nice. And I actually tried it before and I had problems with washing it off my skin. So I assume this is a long-lasting one. I will really need to use it to tell you for sure. Okay, the last product is another palette. I mean, how could I shop Sleek and not try to buy another palette? So this is the I Divine collection, and this particular selection is Storm. This is the palette that kind of started the hype about Sleek. I got it with the new texture of the eyeshadows. Sleek changed how they package them a little bit. You see, they don't have that waffle texture. So they still do have a kind of waffle texture, but it's way more delicate and small. Here are the shadows for you. I will try to do really quick swatches. I wonder where. Here. So this is the lowest row. Here you go. There, as usual, very pigmented, though some darker colors I think will have some fallout. At least that was my impression. And in general, the more I use my Too Faced eyeshadows, the more I realize that I kind of like their formulation even more than Sleek. And I mean, it's horrible that I'm saying that because I was such a devoted fan of Sleek eyeshadows, but everything comes clearer and kind of the opinion changes when you get a chance to compare things. I will still stand by the claim that these are ultra pigmented and really, really juicy and cool shades. However, I would say in terms of the ease of using them when you're really in the rush, or if you don't really have very good primer, or you know, whatever. Or if you're, for example, if you work in a business setting and you really need a toned down eyeshadows, I would say that Too Faced probably has a better and more sophisticated selection, while Sleek definitely wins the battle in terms of pigmentation, juicy, metallic colors, and really interesting selections. So I do like this palette, and actually I like it more than my original, the one that I recently hauled. I used it while traveling. That's the only palette I took with me, and I gotta say that there was substantial fallout, even though I tried to be very careful. And I gotta say, even if I didn't have fallout, sometimes if I was very careful in how much I got on my brush, they're just very chunky. And that kind of metallic colors that are so chunky, I'm not a big fan of. I prefer metallic eyeshadows that just glide on. So, yeah. Just a little critique of Sleek from me, because many people asked me about these eyeshadows, if they're really worth the hype. And the more different brands I try, the better I understand what I do like and don't like about these. So I hope it helps someone. So basically that's all. That was my little haul for you of Sleek makeup. And if I had to pick my absolutely top favorites by Sleek, though I still have new products to try and review, but just from the top of my head, I would say try their blushes if you're confident you can work with highly pigmented blushes. And maybe certain eyeshadows, for example, also Special. This probably is my favorite palette by Sleek so far. Again, thank you very much for watching. You have a great day. Bye!